We don't need couples therapy.
You really believe that, don't you?
This was your mother's idea, Lisa. You're such a good girl who always listens to her mother.
Well, look who's talking, mama's boy. And leave my mother out of this.
We can handle our own problems.
Yeah. Everything's been going great so far. Let's see. We argue every day over stupid shit.
Whoa. I don't think you're spending my money, stupid shit.
Your money.
That's what I said.
I work too. You know, you're such a...
Say it. Say it. Don't hold back now because you have an audience. You don't hold back in front of the kids now, do you?
So again, tell me why you two are here.
You're such a poor excuse of a man. I should have listened to my mother when she told me that you wasn't shit. When she told me that you reminded her of her ex, I should have believed her. And you're worthless. You're worthless.
Lisa and Stefan think finances are their biggest problem. Their problems are much, much deeper than that. It's going to be a challenge trying to help this couple. I think they may have come to me too late. I will do what I can to help them, but they have already exhausted me.
He doesn't understand me.
She always says that. It irritates me she says that. She only works part-time, but she has all the pretty little things that she wants. But she's never happy. And all she does is say, he doesn't understand me.
This is how he reacts to everything. He never gives me a chance to explain.
That's not true. All she does is explain.
And he's an asshole. That's why this relationship won't work. Oh, and he's lazy.
I may be an asshole, I give you that. But I'm not lazy. That's why I draw the line.
Oh, yes, you are. You don't do anything around the house except eat, sleep, and shit.
I work 10 to 12 hours a day to give this woman a $650,000 house in an upper middle class neighborhood. Oh, wait. And I'm up to my neck in debt because my darling pretty little wife.
Well, that's what you wanted, remember? Eye candy. It costs to maintain this trophy, sweetheart. And you should have read the label before you made a purchase.
You're right. Because if I had read the label, I would have left you on the shelf. Then she drives around in this oversized SUV with these high gas prices.
Wait, don't even pin the gas guzzler on me, okay? You knew there was a $700 monthly note before we got it. Yet and still you complain each and every time you write the check.
These two are out of control.
Well, what about this foot fetish thing you got going on?
I like pretty shoes.
You mean expensive shoes? Shoes that cost above average $100.
That's not true. These were only $8. Besides, I work.
Oh, you work. Oh, guess where I forgot? At a department store where she spends the money that they pay her. It's not considered working,
You know
Lisa.
what? I'm sick and tired of everything I do isn't good enough. I cook, I clean, and I take care of your children.
No. That's why I think about you. I don't feel any appreciation by you at all. Then,
This couple is about to hit a wall. Unless I can think of some way to stop them for their kids' sake. They both need to be right, and they both are equally wrong. How can I make them see that?
Is this how you two always communicate?
Yes, if that's what you want to call it.
Let's start from the beginning.
what beginning?
The beginning of this relationship.
I guess when we first met, I thought I was going to make this woman happy for the rest of my life.
If that were true, you would have died 5 years ago.
You hear the words coming out of her mouth?
How long have you two been together?
Together for 9 years, married for 7 years.
So much for happily ever after.
Stop watching these romantic fairy tales and maybe you can start keeping it real again. Like you did when we first met.
You know what? Screw you. Is that real enough for you?
You don't get it. That's part of the problem. A lack of screwing.
You know what? I don't have to take this.
Lisa, I think you should stay.
That's what of her problems. That's what she always does when she can't handle things. runs away, walks away, disappears.
Why do you enjoy making her so angry?
Because it's the only way I get to see her express some real emotion. There's definitely not any under my sheets.
Do you think aggravating her is going to change that?
It used to. Before we had kids, we had great makeup set. I just don't know if I can keep this up.
Tell me what you need from your wife to be happy.
What do I need? I need for her to be a woman again. A woman that is fun, that takes care of herself on a deeper level than appearance, and loves to be touched by me.
How can you help her get back to that place?
Help her? It's her, not me.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I admit there's some things that I need to work on, but him, oh no, he's perfect.
I didn't say that I was perfect, Lisa, but I'm not the cause of your problem.
Is that right?
You heard me.
Lisa, please, have a seat. Now, if we're going to make any progress, we need to go back.
Back where?
Back to where the problems first began.
That's hard to say.
Okay, let me just say this now. We need to be together at least once a week for a while to heal this relationship. Can you two make therapy a commitment?
Yeah. Where did our problem start? And will you stop looking at me like that? The problem started at the end of our 3rd year of marriage. That's when Stefan started.
Stop, play the blame game. Just give facts.
I started to feel neglected and overwhelmed by the responsibilities of marriage. I was working 2 jobs, about 5 months pregnant.
Wait a minute.
Let her finish, please.
I wanted it all and do it all. It's the American way. But it's not for everyone.
What part of our life can't you handle?
Everything. 2 jobs, 2 kids, cooking, cleaning, working, trying to satisfy you all at the same time. Enough already.
I thought you knew what you wanted.
So did I.
How do I help this couple? Lisa, tell me about the qualities that first attracted you to Stefan.
Wow. He was kind, gentle, masculine, handsome. He's still handsome. He used to leave things around the house for me to find. Special things. Things that always made me smile.
Things like what?
Perfume, sexy lingerie, concert tickets.
Stefan, tell me about the qualities that attracted you to Lisa.
She has always been beautiful, but every part of her body, her hair, her skin was well taken care of. She used to laugh all the time. That's the cutest little laugh.
What else?
I used to call my cell phone, leave these sexy messages while I was at work. I used to look forward to those messages. Then all of a sudden, everything changed. All she do now is pick this, pick that, clean this, clean that. I just need peace from you sometimes.
Well, what about you? You're worse than the kids. At least they know when to shut up.
You see how he talks to me? No appreciation, no trust.
I know you didn't just say that. I'm the one that deserves appreciation, okay? See, this is why...
Time out, time out.
I'm done.
Lisa, please, sit down. It's obvious you two don't hear how immature you sound. Unfortunately, you are role modeling behavior that will continue for generations to come. Your children are watching. So please, stop, for their sakes.
I don't appreciate
Okay,
how...
but you came to me versus another therapist. If you're looking for conventional, we're on 2 different pages. So with that said, do we continue? It's your money and my time. Stefan, you first. What can you do so that you don't engage your wife in a negative conversation?
I can ignore her.
Not a good idea.
Leave the house.
Also not a good
I don't know. You tell me.
idea. It works better if you solve your problem on your own.
How about listening to me?
Well, how about you stop yelling and maybe I'll listen?
Lisa,
Okay. I'll try if you try.
I'm cool with that.
I'd like the two of you to stand up and face each other. Please. I want you both to turn this sentence into a paragraph. Stefan, you first. What needs to happen before I can be happy?
What needs to happen before I can be happy is that I need to feel love from my wife and children.
Go deeper.
What needs to happen before I can be happy is that I need to be able to provide for my family. And I need my wife to.
Lisa, are you okay?
And I need Lisa to understand that I'm doing my best. And with her appreciation, I can do better.
Deeper.
I need Lisa to want me the same way I want her.
Not deep enough.
What do you want from me?
This is not about what I want from you. This is about what you want for yourself.
I need to be able to look into Lisa's eyes and see love, respect, appreciation, trust. And for you to allow me to make decisions for my family without being made to feel small, stupid, and incapable.
That's better. Lisa, it's your turn.
What needs to happen before I can be happy is for Stefan to be a part of this marriage by helping out around the house and with the kids.
Deeper.
This is hard.
Of course it's hard. If it was easy, you wouldn't need my help.
I need Stefan to be more sensitive to my feelings and not make everything about him. I need him to touch me from his heart when he makes love to me. If he wants me to want him.
That's not deep enough. Lisa, you need to look at your husband in his eyes.
I need to look into his eyes and not see disgust, but adornment, love, and most of all, gentleness. I really need you to see me the way you did when we first met.
I have an assignment for the two of you. We can discuss it on your next session. I need you to write in these journals what you've learned about yourself and what you've learned about each other. I'd also like you to write down everything the two of you talk about.
That was draining. Why does it have to be so hard?
It's hard because we make it hard.
How is that possible?
Our negative thoughts turn into negative action.